Kia ora, lovely Leo. This is your reading for this new moon in Gemini that occurs as we're recording this. There's a lot of sort of strange reflective light at the moment. So anyway, let's see. Overarching energies for Leo at this time. Shuffle these up. We have the moon and we have the sun. We've got these two babies working in unison. Very much a card for you, dear Leo. This beautiful, vital sun. The moon. Interesting. What are your choices? We've got both sides of the two big sort of the two big kahunas out there. Choices for Leo. Wow. What is happening, Leo? We're going to go through and clarify. We've got the Magician. You know, it's kind of like you're translating. You're moving between shadow and light, between subterranean and hilltop. You know, you kind of moving across all terrains. At the moment, you might find yourself kind of stretched in full capacity and enjoying that, in fact. Let's just see. As I said, we will go through and clarify. One of the themes, you know, that's really been going on throughout a lot of these readings, and do check out your moon, Venus, Jupiter, and your ascendant if you know what they're in. One of the main themes, Leo, has been ending of quite long, quite big cycles. And so we see here, after that Magician, you know, the Magician is Thoth, Tahuti, Mercury, Hermes, a messenger. You know, maybe there's you're getting a lot of information coming through at this time. Excuse me. But then we have the World card, the Universe, and the Thoth deck. So we see all things coming to a point, to a completion. At some point in this sort of lunar cycle at the moment, we then get the Ace of Cups. How better could that be? This is a gift coming through for you to give form to. Maybe it's been a long journey to get to this point, but it's sort of like you're overriding all of that. Overriding it. You've sort of gone beyond it. We've got the Tower on the bottom of the deck, which is a great infusion of information, and we've got that Four of Swords. So a time of respite. I don't think it's necessarily a time of respite at the moment for you, though. I mean, these are all major cards. So we've got the Moon, the Sun, the Magician, and the World. Something has occurred for you here. So let's have a look at the Moon to begin with. For Leo, please. This could be a character. It could be aspects, maybe of yourself, Leo. The King of Wands. Interesting. Flirtatious, life and soul of the party. When I say that, we get the Six of Cups and the Death card. There's some sort of transformation occurring here. There's something about the past. There's something about coming back to a childlike understanding of what love is. The Six of Cups is one of the most gorgeous cards. I mean, it's on that point of beauty and harmony on the Tree of Life, and we've got a transformation occurring here, either due to or because of. Let's look at the Sun. Let's not forget that that the Sun is about, you know, vitality, a new lease of life, a new lease of life. You get the Eight of Wands. Something's come through, or, you know, as that was on the bottom, as I said, with the Tower, new information infused with new information, whether that's across the fibre optics, across the wires. There's something in here that, what's that one? Oh my gosh. Something, there's been, what all I can say here is that there's been something that has been a definitive end point to what has been a very long cycle. We get the World. We get the World again. So let's go through. Magician, please. Magician for Leo. The Magician for Leo. It's pretty full on, Leo. And it's a little bit, which I sometimes get, it's a little bit private. We don't necessarily know any details here. And remember, these are very general readings. Oh, God. These are very general readings, Leo. So take what works for you and leave what doesn't. So we're looking at this beautiful representation of the Magician, a very fluid movement going on. We've got conscious, subconscious, we've got transforming, shedding things. I do believe that there's been a process where you have let something go. That could be anything for anybody, anywhere. You've let something go to get to this point, to be able to have that fluidity. We get the Four of Discs, a card of security. It's very solid. It's very sort of, we see that holding those very close to the vital areas on the body. Sometimes, you know, we all need security, safety, security. But what can we afford to let go of in order to get the wheels moving again? I mean, and so we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's why I say you've understood what it was, what was required to let go of something here. And putting ego aside, you've understood that is what's doing all of this. I mean, we give in this state, we offer ourselves. We're not holding these so tightly here. We offer for the sheer joy of offering. I mean, you've got death, the moon, the sun, the world twice, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician. Let's just see, this is, and we've got the Empress here. Speaking of love, speaking of focusing on, unconditional giving and receiving, Leo. Let's see the world again. Let us see the world again. Maybe you've got a whole new, God, there the Empress comes out. A whole new vantage point or a whole new perspective. This is a beautiful new period of time for you. In all areas of your life, I would say, from the creative to the home environment. Oops, there we get a big wodge. So I'm not focusing then on the Ace of Cups, because that's the next one. It's just far too many cards. Ace of Cups, please, Leo. This is quite special. This is quite special. Oh, yes, the ability to receive so much more, Leo. Ability to receive so much more, I do feel. I just want to get, we've got two cards. We've got the Seven of Wands, a card of, you could say, standing up for your principles and knowing when it's not necessary. It's picking your battles. What do they say? Don't sweat the small stuff. Sometimes that's easier said than done, but it is picking your battles. We rely on the fact that we're standing on even ground when we're standing up for our own integrity. We also have the Five of Discs, the card consummate, card of lack mentality. I think these are things that you've understood and overcome in order to, as part of this whole process, in order to enable you to receive more. We get the Two of Cups coming out. This is reciprocity, harmony and balance. It is primarily a choice card. This is a choice. It's even Stevens. It's equal ground. With that, these probably two of the most harmonious and beautiful cards in a tarot deck, in my mind. And the Empress. All of it. Something, this is, quite big. And as I said, kind of private, but in some ways self-explanatory, because you've understood what needed to be let go of. But I think it's more than that. It's like a whole process that you've gone through, and you may well have gone through it with someone else. With someone else. I don't know why I get that, but I do feel that. Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy Oracle. We have Fairies of the Future. We're projecting forward. I think whatever's gone on here, it's been a long time. It's been a long cycle, and you've worked really hard at it in many ways. We also have he himself. Everything from that heart center is lit up, like upward. We're running with the ball here. We're covering all bases. We're kind of all over the place. We have been, I feel. So Leo, it's all very interesting. But I do think someone else has been on this journey with you we have the 6, the singer of connection, the number 6. Beautiful card, interwoven, interconnected. I do feel that. I do feel that. Yeah. Anyway, let's get. So hopefully you found something interesting in this. It's pretty amazing. We've got so many big cards. It's like a it's like a cosmic lemon elevation, but in the up here, but in the physical world as well. With the art oracle cards we get, which I really like, Artemisia Gentileschi, I can never say that, history, so we're looking at life, work and inspiration. History has your back, society stabs you in it, because she was quite a renegade, possibly a little bit like you, Leo. Use your talent like a weapon. Don't let convention confine you. I certainly don't think you're letting any level of convention confine you, Leo. At this time, you're flying high. So thanks for that. Enjoy this new moon in Gemini, Leo. And we'll see you next time. Okay, take care. Ka kite. Bye now.